Hey there guys, Next Strike here, back again for another DC related video, and today we're going to be talking about Batman the Killing Joke animated movie, which some people are saying, this movie might actually suck. Now those are some pretty crazy accusations, I must say, but why are people saying that? Well, after the recent trailer drop for this movie, the official trailer, a lot of people did like the trailer, like, oh, I look forward to this movie. But there are a lot of comments, and even some websites and other people talking about it, and critics, actual critics, I'm not going to say names, but you guys probably know who I'm talking about, that are saying, this movie might not be as great as we thought. So why are people saying that? It's all based on one complaint. Now, do you guys want to guess what that is? Well, I'll help you guys out. The animation. People are saying the animation in this movie looks terrible. Now, this is just funny to me. To me, it's hilarious because when you look at all the recent DC movies we've gotten, what's the one anime movie we got that had consistently fantastic animation throughout the entirety of it? I'll tell you, Justice League Gods and Monsters. You know why? Bruce Timm and his art style was in that movie, and it was awesome. It was great. Excellent. Now, look, if you don't like Timm's art style, that's your thing, right? I mean, not everybody likes the same art style or the same music or whatever. So if you don't like Bruce Timm's art style, I mean, that's on you. But to say that you don't like his art style and you think it looks terrible, yet you like things like Batman the Animated Series and the Justice League, then you're kind of a hypocrite, dude. Because you really gotta think about this. This man, Bruce Timm, he's been making Batman the Animated Series, Superman, Batman Beyond, Justice League Unlimited, and all the DC movies from Superman, what was the, Superman Doom? No, that wasn't it. Doomsday, right? Superman Doomsday. God, I can't remember the name of it. You guys are gonna be like, you didn't Google search like I did, or you can't have it. Remember, whatever. The movie where Superman fought Doomsday, right? That movie, all the way up to The Dark Knight Returns Part 2, Bruce Timm did. And those movies looked fantastic, did they not? You might not have liked all of them, like, top-notch. But generally speaking, yeah, the movies were all top-notch. They were great adaptations, and Timm directly animated and captured that style that was in the comic book pretty perfectly. Him and his team. Whatever animators he had working on, obviously he made the designs because you can tell it's totally him for the most part. But these recent new 52 anime movies, you guys might be like, you're just a hater. Yeah. The newest New 52 movies, right? Justice League, the Justice League movies, the Teen Titans movies, the Batman movies. Basically the only 3 movies they've made. 3 types of movies. They've all used the exact same animation style. They've all used the same art. They've reused assets throughout all the films, ever since Flashpoint. Now, you have to think to yourself, is that a faithful adaptation? You use the same animation style despite various works of fiction, comic books, all being done by different artists? And making drastic changes to each movie just because DC wants to be cool? No, it's really not. You see, Bruce Timm is perfectly adapting The Killing Joke, except he's adding a Batgirl backstory, or at least adding some sort of Batgirl prologue so that you can kind of start to love the character a little bit more before she meets her tragic end, as you might say. And that's fine, because he's basically just adding to the movie while taking nothing away from the source material. And it's going to be R-rated, so you know it's going to have pretty much everything that was in the comic book. Why people bitch about the art style, though, I really don't get it, because it looks pretty dead on like the comic. I own the comic, I've read it, and I can say that, yeah, it looks pretty good. If you had it in the New 52 art style, you would have nothing the way it looks now. And you would have terrible voice acting. And it would have about 5 subplots thrown into it at one time, like pretty much every DC movie that comes out now. Animated, of course. Well, actually, Batman v Superman was too, but, you know. Flame Wars. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, His art style looks really good. I don't see why people think it looks bad or the animation looks bad. The only shot I can really think of is the opening shot where Batman's walking. They do it in slow motion. But that's not for the actual movie, that's just for the trailer to make it look more dramatic. So, I don't get it. I've heard even some people complain about Batman's ears. Like, really? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, you gotta respect Bruce Timm. He's done some great animated work, and his art style was really good. I personally really like his art. I think it's very unique, and it really pops whenever you see it. Whenever you see his animation style, you can just tell, ooh, Bruce Timm worked on that, because it looks really good. Meanwhile, the New 52 crew is so lazy that they refuse to adapt any animation style except for the really cheap and quick version that they use in their movies. Because even when they did Superman Unbound, they're like, you know, that art style is too hard for us to adapt, so we're going to use something different. And that is legit what they did. If you don't believe me, go watch the commentary. The 10-minute little preview before, you know, when they're trying to promote the movie, they actually said, yeah, that art style is too hard for us to adapt. Go watch it. I'm telling you. It is there. It is there. And when I heard that, I was like, wow, you guys are lazy. Sorry. You guys could have at least tried. Anyway, so I think it's really weird that people are really hating on this movie so early when we've only had one trailer. And I thought the trailer looked really good. I love the character designs. I love the art style. I thought the animation looked fine. And it's going to be a great movie with great voice talent. And it's a great story. So what's not to love? It's going to be one of the best DC animated movies. I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's a lot of good ones. So it's a tough competition. But, I mean, Bruce Timm's on it, guys. So, please, stop nitpicking the little shots of animation that you think don't look so great. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. True. But I think people are blown out of proportion, like, a lot. Unless you just straight up don't like Batman the Animated Series art style or Justice League or any of that, then, you know, you just don't like that art style. I get it. But to say that you don't like this when you've loved all of his other work, I mean, you guys got to give the man a chance. He's going to do great work, and he's going to make this movie awesome. So, please just give him a chance, and give the movie a chance, because it's going to be a great movie, and if you don't want to watch it, well, the rest of us are going to have a great old time. So, anyway, that's all I have for now. Hope you guys liked. Thumbs up if you did. Comment below and know your thoughts on this Killing Joke movie and what you want out of it. If you don't like it, and you think that the animation looks terrible, tell me why. Subscribe if you like, and check out some of my other videos if you feel like doing that. That's all I have for now. Catch you guys later.